the way you choose to. That could be 5 inches off the waist, some off your chin, doesn't matter. I think that freedom to do so is magical. And the fact that India is being considered a huge market to explore this science and technology tells us volumes about how vain we are and how much we celebrate that consciousness. Because we know that India has a huge population and a very young population. So a mindset that is trying to see what's happening in the world and then bring it in and make it a part of their lifestyle. So the way I see this beautiful unveiling and coming to India, well, they've been here for 3 years, but this unveiling is the fact that it is kind of educating people that this is possible, that this is available, that you can actually freeze your fat cells. I wouldn't even dare try and tell you the technical name for it because I practiced and I got really stuck at
Lipolysis. No, that's okay, that's okay. Okay, I would like to take you back to your modeling days, where Dabu had done some fabulous shoots for you. Was it ever an opportunity that you got where you were not fearing the mirror?
Oh, Neni Jan, I have feared the mirror a lot more than most people.
Okay.
You see, when you're 18 years old and you're proclaimed the most
and
beautiful...
you're the Miss Universe.
Yes, the most beautiful woman in the universe. That's pressure. Now, everyone else is allowed to put on a few kilos
oh, okay.
And have some zits on their face and have a bad hair day. But when you're Miss Universe, you're not allowed any of that. So I think I realized very early on in life that you will have to look at much more than just your skin and...
For sure, you know, I mean, similarly, I meet a lot of people who are trying to make it in the industry. There are people who are in the industry. There are normal people who I shoot portraits of. And I guess everyone would benefit from this. You know, who
Men
doesn't
and
want
women,
to,
both.
Both. I think, you know,
excellent.
even in terms of the jawline, some people have a double chin, some people have stubborn fat in various places, which even after we work out, even after we, you know, diet, and you want it really, you know, to be in a little quicker process, suppose. Absolutely. If you want to try something, a shoot coming up or a movie coming up where you have to look a particular kind, I guess it definitely is going to help those kind of people to achieve their goals sooner and, you know, try
quicker.
to... Yeah, quicker, and trying to make them exactly how they want to look, how they've perceived looking. And to achieve that, I think that's going to be incredible.
Just get married to each other and it'll make life easier for each one of us.
Yeah, definitely. Because I train the people who require their physique every day. So basically, I think it's a cool stuff, you know, because everyone get mad at when we don't get to see their last 6 packs or something and the stubborn fat.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, really easy for us to, if this kind of product they're in the market, you know, the people can go and use that.
But I wish the awareness could increase, and that's what Allergan has promised to do, because you know, everybody is not social, I mean, media's net savvy. So for them to realize that there's something like this, even in our clinic where, you know, the more evolved people walk in, they are not aware till we tell them, or some standees are put up saying that there is CoolSculpt, you know, so they say, what is it? But otherwise, we've been lucky that we've been there for so long. We have only given result-oriented treatments.
Yeah.
So when this has come, and I try out every treatment before I buy the machine. And so
the entire R&D happens on you.
Yes.
Excellent.
So when I say that this works, I mean, all my clients believe. And that's where I said that it is important to give the right message, choose the right client. You said which one. Yeah. You know, they have made it very easy, the CoolSculpt machine. They have got these, what are they called? No, not the applicators.
Is it only the celebrities? Is it only the models?
No, certainly not. As I said, you know, some time back, that it's something for anybody who has been exercising and has been eating well, eating right, doing all the right things, and yet has those stubborn pockets of fat. So if somebody who's 90 kilos weight and that person comes and says, "Doc, I want to do CoolSculpt," I'm sorry, it's not for you. Maybe you should go to my husband, he's a bariatric surgeon. But
so you both again compliment each other.
Yes. But yeah, and I'll tell you that it's not just a female oriented thing. I do have 60% females, yes, who come for CoolSculpting, but 40% are also males. And they're happier clients because they come back for more cycles because they have the
paying capacity,
deep pockets. So, they finish with their abdomen, then they say, okay, we'll come back for more cycles for our flanks, we'll come back for our thighs. So it works that way. So guys, yes, they are also there, yeah. But then it's very important to sort of counsel them, because it's not something wherein you've, done your CoolSculpt and you're, it's all hunky-dory, you've got your double chin off.
All
and then you go and then you're going and hogging away to glory and you're not going to Prashant and you're just sitting back. It doesn't work that way.
Excellent.
Yeah, with increasing income range and with people becoming more and more conscious about looking good, and with people like Prashant doing a good job and making people aware of how to look fit, something like this, like fat reduction, has become something very important in the plan of their looking good. And hence we see a good response, and especially as people said that when something which is proven, scientifically proven, and when it is effective, when it delivers result as what it is promised, and when it is safe, people, and which has got something which has got very less downtime, people generally look for those solutions, and hence it is a welcome approach, I feel, with all people who want to look. I would say if it can play an important role as part of a comprehensive plan in looking good, whether it is a fitness regime, diet regime and all that, and if somebody is looking at a comprehensive plan and if it can play an integral part and important role, I'll be very happy. So in every Indian who's looking for a comprehensive plan, if CoolSculpting is part of it.
We're all privileged people that live longer in the future. By 2050, the average age will be 100 years. Now, that will be, we're grateful that this all happens. But together with that, there comes a responsibility. We physically also will need to be adapted to that longer life and be in perfect shape. So in that sense, we are a company that is really leading in medical aesthetics. And, lifestyle is part of it, but it will become an integral part of the way how we compose and the way how we guide ourselves through longer life, that we can feel, first of all, proud, feel confident,